Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the BYOB Morning Show. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? It's 2020. It's the new year, and we're back. You ain't never going to get rid of us. We're going to always be here. It's like running your entrepreneurs. We never stop. We nap. We don't sleep. We nap. And we still working. We making our own money. So welcome everybody to the BYOB Morning Show. And I'll let my crew, my fabulous crew, introduce themselves also. Go ahead, ladies.
It's Friday, y'all.
That beautiful smile. My sister loves your smile, Berlin. But listen, guys, it is the end of the second week of the new decade. Second week of the year, second week of the new decade. It is the end of the year. Now, we can take a poll, and I'm just going to take a guesstimate of how many of y'all started the beginning of the year, the beginning of the new decade, with all of your ambitious goals. You're going to fast for 21 days. You're going to, go to the gym 5 days a week when you haven't gone one day last year. You have made all of these New Year's resolutions. It's the end of the second week of the year, guys. What have you done? Are you still on your resolution? Have you given up already? Is it just too much? Are you going back into the drawing board and say, well, maybe next year? Have you given up already? And it's at the end of the second week. Poll says, the poll, y'all know who the poll is? Them people who take those surveys that y'all be filling out for free. Them. They said most of y'all have already given up on your dreams, already given up on your resolutions on this day. This is a monumental day for a lot of people. And you can change that narrative. You can change that number. You can change that statistic. You don't have to live up to what they said. Today is a new day.
Wow, Jamie. Girl, that's why you the woman of words. We're gonna make that poll a lie. Let's get that fact check. Let's the 2020 is to make that poll a lie.
Yes.
Go ahead and make some changes in your life so that you can actually keep to those resolutions. In fact, don't just make it a resolution, make it a way of life.
Make it a way of life. That's it. For one of my decisions for 2020, I don't make New Year's resolutions. I do make goals. I do set high expectations for the business. But one of the things that I'm going to make sure, and I think I have always been like this. I've always been the type to make what they said a lie. I've always done that. I've always gone against the grain. I've always not fit myself into a box. I'm a single Black mother. I'm supposed to be on welfare. I'm supposed to be on food stamps. I'm supposed to be on government assistance. I'm supposed to have like 3 different baby daddies. Like that's what they said about me. But I fight. I work every single day. It's a moment by moment decision that I make that I'm going to turn somebody into a lie. I'm going to turn the enemy into a lie. All my naysayers, all my haters. All of my haters are just indicators that I'm doing something right. So I work to make those things that were built against me, the system that was built against me, I make that thing a lie. Mm-hmm. I don't believe what it says about me, but I believe what my Father says about me. So, hey, guys, that was a long introduction to who I am. If you don't know by now, why not? I am the baddest publisher out here in the land. Why? Because my Father said so. He don't make no junk. So why am I going to call myself junk? No, I'm the baddest at what I do because he is the one that does it all for me. So hallelujah. I'm Jamie Hopkins. I am the CEO of J Publishing House, full service publishing company. I'm super excited to be here with you today at the last day of the second week in the year. I can proudly say I'm still on my train. I'm still on my goal. I still have it right before me. The vision is so clear, and I'm working on it every single day. Now, check me in 4 weeks. I haven't had that moment that I wanted to quit yet. And I usually have those like 100 times a day. But it's been 2 weeks and I ain't heard it. So I must be doing something right. I must have changed my mindset. I must have changed some things and shifted the way that I think, shifted the way that I do things, because I haven't had that thought that, you know what, I'm just going to give all this up. Now, 2029, I probably should have gotten paid from all the times I thought that I wanted to quit, but I didn't. So look to your neighbor and say, I'm so glad she didn't quit, y'all.
I'm so glad she didn't quit.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Glad she
Miss
didn't quit.
Berlin. I almost called you Honey Buns.
I mean, how do I follow that? Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. I'm sorry, I have a laugh loud laugh.
That's all right. Hello, hello. I'm Verlin Smith Randolph, that rose of audacity. That's me. Have the audacity to be you. Have the audacity to fulfill those goals that you set for yourself for 2020. And if you messed up, it's okay to go back to square one. It's okay, because what I've learned is failure doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean it's over. So I am the rose of audacity, and I will encourage you, and I will love on you, and I will support you in regaining your confidence to emerge into full bloom. Hey,
guys,
welcome.
Can I tell y'all a story of something I read? I'm trying to fix this background, but then I'll look like so I'm just gonna let it go. But can I tell y'all a story? I read something yesterday. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw, I was on Instagram, sorry. I saw this picture of Jeff Bezos when he first started. If you guys don't know who Jeff Bezos is, he is the founder of Amazon. And I saw a picture of him when he first started. He looked like he was in his home, like some room in his home. He had a banner of Amazon.com that was written, it was like spray painted. So it was like a homemade banner. He had Amazon.com on his wall in his office. And he was at this desk, kind of similar, sort of like how my desk look right now. Mind your business, don't judge. And that picture inspired me to no end because it was his beginning. And there's something in the Bible, or maybe somebody just told me this, I don't know, but one or the other, just take it from where it was. It says, don't despise small beginnings, right? Mm-hmm. That picture inspired me so much so that I saved it as a reminder that, Amazon is like this household name right now when it comes to books, where J Publishing House is also going to be a household name. But I got to keep, and I'm sure there were nights that Jeff wanted to quit. I'm like on a first name basis with this man. I'm sure there are nights when he wanted to quit and give up on his dream, but had he quit, then he wouldn't have the opportunity now that he has investors in his company. So he has people who invest and build their own companies from his brand right now. So he has little places little people all over the world that now he has become this huge philanthropist. And it was so inspiring to me. But what does that have to do with you today, right? You're probably asking, Jamie, where are you going with this story? Where am I going is that, sometimes when you're starting out in business, the road gets a little heavy, the weight gets a little heavy. I know there are days when I literally feel this publishing house on my back. It gets tense, you guys. But what keeps my feet moving, and I remember sharing this with a friend yesterday, what keeps my feet moving is my faith. I know the vision that the Lord has given me. I don't know the vision that he gave Jeff, because that's not my vision. I don't know the vision that he gave Berlin, and I don't know the vision that he gave the Queen of Real Estate. I don't know the vision he gave y'all. I know the vision he gave me. And so every day I have to keep that in front of me. Even when I deal with wayward customers, even when I deal with wayward vendors, even when people close the doors in my face and say, no, I don't want to partner with you. Even when I hear no more than I hear yes. Even when my money seems like it's going out more than it's coming in. Even when all of those things are happening in my startup business in the first 5 years, I'm still a baby, y'all. Even all those things, I have to go back to what is the vision. And so if the vision wasn't going to come true, God would have never given it to me. And so I have to keep going forward. What keeps me getting up every single day, other than this amazing cup of Starbucks coffee, okay? And now they have that French vanilla. Oh my God, that French toast creamer. Y'all, why they do that to me? But other than that, faith keeps me going. And so I have to feed my faith and not my fear every moment. My friend told me yesterday, he was like, well, I have to feed my faith every day. I was like, nah, boo, I'm a little bit more desperate than that. I can't go all day. I got to go moment by moment, because at any moment I can make that decision to give it all up. Any moment I can believe what my eyes see and not what my faith see, because faith is not even what these see. It's what God has shown me. So, hey, good morning, guys. Oh, so let me just, I'm off on I'm so sorry, ladies. Y'all know how I be getting. I'm on this this Starbucks coffee, and I'm a little bit on edge. But I wanted to encourage you guys this morning to not give up on your dreams. I know it's going to get hard. It may get harder before it get easier, or hell, it may never get hard for you at all. But you won't know until you do it.
I have to keep going.
And
you
got a point there, Jamie. It's New Year. Are you getting your New Year money? Then it's going to be spring. It's going to be fall. It's going to be winter. You always got to be getting your money no matter what season it is. Mm-hmm. And there's always going to be hurricanes. There's going to be death. There's going to be trauma. There's going to be something to get in your way. And you got to hold on to your faith, what the plan is for your business, and still weather through those. And even though you can't stop those stresses, you can handle them better when you got money.
Ain't that the truth? Right. That don't have to be a stressor, right?
Right. The money don't have to be one. Right. That's exactly.
So guys, 2 things I'm going to ask of you this morning. One, make sure you share the broadcast. Encourage another entrepreneur who may feel like it's just too hard and they don't have the help. I read somewhere this morning, an entrepreneur saying no one wanted to help her. No one wanted to save her. So I want to give y'all some salvation this morning. I want to give you an opportunity to save yourselves. But this is also us saving you by allowing you to be exposed to some new money. Look to your old money and say, honey, you old. I'm going with the new stuff, right? And so come and join us today. We're going to have a free webinar, free opportunity to share with you about how you can make your first $1,000 for the year if you haven't already. I mean, it's 2 weeks in. I think I've made, almost $10,000 already in 2 weeks of the first year. So if you want to know how I did that, come on, join us tonight or this afternoon, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time at bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. And so, guys, can I give some shout outs this morning? Hey, we want to say hey over there in Periscope land. Hey over there in YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for watching. All over Facebook, y'all know we killing this. We on every station. I had one friend tell me, she's like, girl, every time I turn on my Facebook, I see Coach. I mean, I can't get away from her. I go to a group and there she is. I go to my website, there she is. I say, yeah, honey, you know what that means? That means she's doing social media right, boo. She got right. Pixels. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Y'all don't complain when y'all Amazon be following y'all all over, all over the world. Google, they be all tracking all your stuff. That's how you're supposed to do social media. You're supposed to show up everywhere without you doing the work. And we want to show you how to do that, how to bombard and go viral. You want to have all these baby videos and world star fights and all these videos that go viral. Let's show you how it goes viral. Show up today, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do have to register. And we'll be having these every day until January 15th. So register at bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. That part. Let me say hi to the people that's in Facebook land. Hey, Tiandra. Hey, Miss Johnson. Oh, Clarice. Every time I hear your name or see your name, I think about what's that movie, Silence of the Lamb. Hey, Miss Ava. Hey, guys. Hey, Tisha. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Dee. Cake Lady. Hey, guys, if you haven't done so already, I see. Hey, Bonita. I see you guys are sharing it. Make sure you hit that like, that love. Let us know whatever we say, we putting down and you picking it up. Go ahead and hit that like and that star. I don't know if it means anything in Facebook, but it does over there in Periscope land. So make sure you go ahead and star it up, key it up, love it up, like it up. Okay. Y'all don't ever hear me say that.
Make sure you go to that link for the webinar, as Jamie was saying, and the webinar is bit.ly New Year Money 2020. Make some new money. This week I made $4,700 in new money.
Oh yes.
And $3,200 last week of old money.
Yes.
So, you have to get on this webinar to see how you can get help to run your business, so you can get that seed money to continue to run your business. Yeah. So make sure you show up in that webinar tonight. In fact, we're having it we're gonna have it until next week.
We're having it until the
15th
of January, you guys.
To the 15th, and go to that link, bit.ly/New Money 2020. And thank you, Verlin. Put it in the chat. Thank you, Verlin.
Yes, Verlin be helping it out. Thank you guys for starting watch parties. So we appreciate it. So listen, what are you guys hoping for? What does your new money look like for in the new year? So if any of you that's in Coach Danielle's mentorship, we've had so many different profit planning sessions preparing for this year. So you guys should already know where you should be on the second week of the new decade. How many of you are already out there making your new money for the new year? Say me in the chat. And it's like a little delay before they know what we doing. So go ahead and say me in the chat. That's right, Dion. Dion say, get your new money. That old money is stale. That old money is already spent, by the way. It's already gone bye-bye. So I need some new money to come on up in here. Hey, guys. Thank you for sharing, Ava. Appreciate you. Over there in Periscope land, if you would just go ahead and hit that share button, we appreciate it. We appreciate you sharing the work. So what we're talking about is, what is your old money? Is it time to refresh that money to some new money? I was thinking about money this morning, you guys, and y'all know, like, money for me, it's that whole, you hear money mindset all the time, but for me, it's really about energy. It's about the energy that I put out. And Coach was talking about sales the last time she was here, and how people don't like that word sales. But if this is your ministry, if this what you do is your passion, this is something that you love, you got into this business to help others. I mean, Lord, you already know that your cakes are anointed. I mean, and Dion, the way that you teach women how to stay healthy and fit, you already know that that's that healing thing. And oh my God, Chiquita, I can't even talk about real estate. That's one of the things that's on my list for this year is real estate, and understanding about it, and give me some. Okay. And so how do you prepare? And then, my Lord, let's not even talk about confidence. There are so many of us that are stuck in fear, that won't move. Now, fear ain't always a bad thing if you're still moving. But if you ain't moving and you ain't moving your feet, then you're kind of stuck in fear. And so all of these things that we do, we want to help people move forward in their own ministry, empower them that they can get through it, they can do this thing. We have work to do, y'all.
Yeah.
We have work to do. So if that's something that we love to do, and it's our ministry, it's our calling, it's our passion, then that should be an encouragement for us to learn everything there is to know so that we can reach as many people as we possibly can. One of the things I think about all the time is, how can I reach more people? How can I go further than where I am now? How can I go beyond the boundaries and the limitations that I have now? How can I serve more people? And if that's my focus and my vision as CEO, I'm supposed to be the visionary, right, guys? And so that is one of the things that keep me like, so I don't get stale. So I won't sit in that old money. Like I can make, 6 figures last year, but I don't want to be comfortable with 6. I want 7. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep going up and up. I think money for me, I know this is why I'm going back with the whole money is energy thing. The more people I want to serve, the more finances it's going to take. But I don't worry about how much it's going to cost, because I know that my heart is to serve. And so that money is going to be attracted to my purpose. That's how I think of it. It's all in how you think about it. I don't let money block me anymore. That was one of the huge blocks I had to be delivered from is how I thought about money. Thinking about, I can't really do what I want to do because I don't have the money. Mm-hmm. I don't think that way anymore.
Right. You're right, Jamie. I think of money as security, peace of mind, the let me be, you be whoever you really want to be to live your real life. And, that's the dream that I have for every woman, to have that, because I know how we struggle and how we carry everything, our bags and everybody's bags, how the children affect you. Mm-hmm. Everything that's going on in your child's life, it affects you.
Yeah.
How if your child was to get in trouble, you had to hire 20 lawyers, it wouldn't be a problem.
Right. You would do whatever it takes.
You would do whatever it takes.
Selling like those little pizza things. Y'all ever seen those pizza? Kids used to sell that in school. I know it's pizza, cookie dough.
Yeah, fundraisers. The fundraisers.
Y'all be out here, and now they have this GoFundMe thing. I don't know if that was like a blessing or a curse, because people do GoFundMe for everything. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Yeah. When you know you got money in your account, you walk different, you talk different, you act different. Mm-hmm. Whatever you need, you're able to get it, whether you want to spend it or not. That feeling and that feeling of power and control that you have.
Yeah.
And security.
Right. And security.
I think one of the things that get us caught up is if we don't have a profit plan. So if you're worried about money and you don't have a profit plan, you don't see how that money is going to come in. You don't see where it's going to come from. And so that lack of knowledge causes fear to creep in. Like, let me go somewhere where I know security is. I know security is with this man because he pays for all my bills. Or I know the security is in this job, even though I hate it, it still pay the bills.
Please don't put your security in a man, please.
Or I'll go over here in government assistance, because I know at least on the first of every month, I'm going to get that check. We find security in everything else outside of us when we were created to be secure. We were created to create our own wealth from our gifts, our talents, our life experiences, our intellectual property. We are that money machine. It's us. We're the wealth, not the wealth that's that paper that people are depending on that really doesn't even exist for real, for real. That paper has no value. It only has the value that y'all put on it. But the real wealth comes when you understand that it's not an outside influence. It's the work that you put into it that it pays you. I think the word says a workman's hire is worthy of his hire, or a workman's hire is worthy of something. I don't know. Y'all read the word. I don't know what it says. But basically it says you get paid for what you work for. Right. That's basically what it says. That's the Ebonics side. I think I need to write an Ebonics version of the Bible, because they got all these other versions. Why can't I just write my own? I can write it in the Ebonics style.
So you're right. The power is in your mind. Mind over body. And it's like you have those marathons where the people, they come here all the time and they jog, they swim, they ride a bike, they do all this thing to the end. Mm-hmm. They may have trained, you can look at them and they will be in 100% physical shape, but it's still the mind over matter.
Yep.
It makes them complete the course.
That's it.
Yeah. That's where the power is. We were made in his image. He's already given us the power. It's there. You just got to tap into it. Close out your ears to all the negativity and everything else that's going on around you.
Yeah. And I've mastered over the years how to tune out people and their negative talk. What I am now mastering, I haven't yet mastered it, but I'm now mastering the talk that I tell myself. That's where the battle is for me. It ain't what y'all say about me. It's what I say about me. And so that's when I go back to saying it's a moment by moment decision. Am I going to listen to myself, or am I going to listen to what God said about me? Now, this is a faith journey, what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is faith. And I'm still talking about old money. I'm still talking about the old way of doing things, but now this year I have an opportunity. Every day that I wake up now, I have a new vision in front of me, not the old vision from 2019. 2019 is gone. I've done what I was going to do in 2019, whether I accomplished my goal or not. That's gone. Now I have a new goal in front of me, a new vision in front of me. It's only been 2 weeks and I'm still hanging on tight to it. How about y'all? Y'all still going to the gym 5 days a week? I'm not. Dion, I know Dion is. And if y'all want to know about Dion's gym, y'all need to hook up with the what she got, the Elevate Team Elevate.
What is it? A virtual gym.
A virtual gym. She called it Team Elevate, y'all. Y'all need to hook up with Miss Murphy. Hey, Miss Tiffany, thank you for watching. I'm not sure if you're a new viewer or not. Hey, guys, if you're new to the Build Your Online Business show, we come here before you 5 days a week, morning and night, 7:30 a.m.-ish Central Standard Time and 9 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, just really sharing with you guys about life and business, like getting real down into it. Like we're real people who you see before. Yeah, like we're real people. We have feelings. We have husbands. Some of us got a little side on the side. We got real life stuff going on. We got bills, like y'all got bills. We have businesses, like for real businesses.
Mm-hmm. We're caretakers.
We're caretakers.
Yeah.
We have disasters happen to us too. We have loss in the family. Yes. We have loss in the community. We have real life stuff just like you guys. So, but we wanted to come before you and say, hey, sis, you got this.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can do it. And then we're going to not only tell you that you can do it, we share with you, we show you, we give you tools, we give you free prizes. You can win a printer, and I wonder who won the print and the laptop. We got to announce that. So listen, learn more about it. Come today at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Register at bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. This is one of the ways that we want to give back to the community, show you how you can make money. And also at the same time, help your social media marketing get refreshed, get a boost, help you with that. You know, how many of you know how to build your own landing page, build your own website, you know, create that nurture series and email. We literally know how to make your life a lot easier, a lot simpler, without having to go pay all these different prices for technology.
Right.
Especially if you're, you're starting your business and you're getting serious about it, and you may not have that New Year money yet. Show up this afternoon, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. Hey, Dolores, thanks for joining. Yeah, and come find out how you can give your bank account and your social media a boost at the same time.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna go on mute.
The same time.
You gonna close us out, Berlin?
Oh, I think Coach coming. Hold on,
Is
y'all.
Coach coming?
Oh, yes, she said she was.
Hey, Bertha, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and share the broadcast. So, guys, do you have any questions? Like, we're waiting for the main GOAT. I call her a GOAT. She's the greatest of all time, Big Boss. She's going to show up here in just a second. So while we're waiting on her, waiting on Coach, do you guys have any business questions for us?
Thanks for joining over on Periscope. Thank you for the hearts.
Thank you, Periscope. YouTube, where y'all at?
Oh, Blackston, thank you for joining.
All right, guys. So again, this afternoon, we're going to talk about how you can give your social media. Look, I feel like I'm in the dark. How you can give your social media and your bank account a boost in 2020, just like that. You want to join us this afternoon, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. And let me tell you, I have been using this new software that literally pulls content for me. That saves so much money, especially when you have a real moving business and all these different moving parts. One of the things you don't want to get caught up on is technology, right? You want someone else to do that stuff for you. You can't do like this. The day of the solopreneur is over. Can we say that? Can we please, business owners, stop coming in this industry with the title solopreneur? It ain't cute no more. You know, back in the day, it used to be like this fancy, I'm Superwoman, I'm Superman, I can do it all by myself. Stop. Ain't no millionaire ever been a millionaire status by him or herself. Had to have help. Why? Because it's heavy. Have you ever tried to carry $1 million by yourself? Like, I'm serious, the cash. Y'all ever seen $1 million in cash in your face? Have you ever tried to pull it? Have you ever tried to move it? That's how it is in the spirit too. Just like it is in the physical, it's the same way in the spirit. You can't pull that money by yourself. It's impossible unless you taking some other kind of Spanish stuff and this whole, I don't know, you know what you're doing. Stop trying this solopreneur stuff. Please, y'all, let's do something different this year. Let's really think about strategic partnership. Let's really think about collaborations. And we want to show you how. I know some of you is like, well, I tried to reach out to this person and they didn't want to work with me. Well, listen, show up this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. And we want to show you really what it looks like to have a strategic partnership, what it looks like to really have a tech team all in one place, what it really looks like to have a support system. So you're not out here trying to do it all by yourself. Like the day of the solopreneur, the day of the Geechee is here. You know, y'all watch Martin. That was on Martin. Anyway, I digress. Just stop it. Let's stop doing this whole solopreneur thing because it's heavy. You get overwhelmed, you get stressed out, and then you want to quit all the time. So you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
We got Going So Fast on Periscope, and she said, I want my wallet boosted for 2020.
Come on through.
And very few things in life has she done by herself.
Wow.
Yeah. She says $1 million in $100 bills weighs 220 pounds. Sis, thank you.
Right.
220 pounds.
Right. So listen, guys, Ava had a question. She said, does the vision change? I'm going to answer that personally. For me, it does. My vision shifts because once I've accomplished one, it shifts. And really, sometimes I don't have the full vision. I only get it in parts. This is just for me. You have to seek your creator for your vision. But for me, I get it in little increments in which my little self can handle it. Because God know how I am. You show me something, I'm going straight for the jugular. I'm going to do it. And it may be too much for me. So the vision does change based on where I am in the process, based on where my belief and my faith is in the process. Mm-hmm. So my vision, yeah. And yeah, there's so many scriptures in the Bible. I wish our pastor was here on the show with us this morning, but we're going to have her come back and talk about what the vision is in the word. There's different scriptures that talks about vision. There's different scriptures, Jeremiah 29:11. I know the thoughts that I think toward you. There's so many references in the Bible that talks about vision. But when I'm talking about, not but undo everything I just said. But when I'm talking about the vision for J Publishing House, you couldn't tell me 5 years ago that my company would be where it is. I didn't have this vision that I have today. I had the vision that let me help self-publishing authors. And then once I started helping self-publishing authors, then I said, well, let me become a hybrid publisher and let me do the work for them. And then so that vision came true. And now I'm a full service publishing house, traditional publisher, if you will. If you don't understand what that is, I'm Amazon, but better. So that's where I am now. But the vision that God has given me even further expands that. So the vision changes based on where I am in the process, the things that I had to work through, my money limited mindset, my belief in myself. I had to do work along the way. And the more work I did, the more baggage I let go of, the clearer my vision came to me. So that's my answer. Ladies, if you want to answer that question for Miss Ava, feel free.
Well, I can tell you.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
No, if he were to give us the full, complete vision, it would become overwhelming. And just like you say, you have to take a little bit at a time. Because if you become overwhelming, you're going to stop. I can't handle this. I can't do this. So your will to do may not allow you to do because it's just so much. You won't be able to see your way through. So your vision can change. And all the time, what he shows us is not the big vision. You may have to step this way and do this in order to turn the corner to get that. What I really have for you. So your vision will change because I don't believe he's going to give you the full picture right away. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, no matter which way he shows us the vision, you have to, in the journey, you got to find that joy in the journey. Ooh. You know what I mean? And it's not going to look like all the time, like, oh, there's my big picture. Yeah, it's there, but you have to go through to get it. So the vision will change as you move along the journey to reach that destination. So Miss Faith, the vision will change some, but that big picture is still there. It will remain the same.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good,
That's
Berlin.
really good.
I
That
think
vision right there.
that's really good. So, my vision 5 years ago was to save myself, how to get off a job where I was getting nowhere.
Mhm.
And, so once I saved myself, then I was like, wow, I need to go. My vision is to save everybody else that would listen. And it's not everybody, it's women. It's to save women. And, every day you got to work on it, like Jamie says. And then when I look back, I was like, wow, I did that. I did that when you look back on your accomplishments. And so, I keep looking back and I think, well, how can I do all this? Well, I look back, I did it. I've done it, and there's more to come. So my vision now is to save every woman that will listen on how to have financial security and own something that's theirs. But if somebody had told me 5 years ago that's what I was going to be doing, I'd be like, oh no, what you mean?
Right.
That's truly not going to be me. I'm an introvert. I'm shy. I wouldn't have done. No, I couldn't do that. I probably would have tried to run and hide somewhere. You're right.
I think everybody on this panel say that about themselves. I'm an introvert. But meanwhile, we've been on this morning show for a year now. We can't say that no more, Chiquita. Like we can't.
No, and you know what? I guess I could say I used to be an introvert. It's that when you know what you know, it just flows.
Yeah.
Right.
It comes out when it's already in you. If you're
And it's
trying
in
to
you.
fake it, then that's different.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We have
But you can only be saved by somebody that's already saved themselves. If they can't save
Right.
themselves, I don't even know how they're going to help you. I save you to get to where your purpose is supposed to be. Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that was great. That was great, guys. So thank you for that question, Ava. I hope it did help you. You got 3 different perspectives here. Personal stories of the way that we see vision and the way vision operates in our own individual businesses and personal lives. You got to remember that this journey is life and business. You can't separate them. They're intertwined. How you operate and how you think on a personal level, you're going to pour that over into how you think and operate in your business. And so it does go hand in hand. We do always, you guys know this about the Build Your Online Business show. We always encourage you to get a business coach, to get a life coach, to get a support system. And not only do we share with you that that's needed and necessary, but we also offer you ways in which you can make that happen. And so another way that you can make that happen, one, you got to share the broadcast, enter into that, that drawing to win something. Oh, thank you, Ava. I'm so glad that it helped you. Enter into that drawing to win weekly prizes here that we give away on the Build Your Online Business show. But also number 2, show up this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time so we can share with you how you can refresh your money and your social media all at the same time. 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. You have to register. It is a free webinar. You have to register at bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. It's all throughout the comments, guys. That link is all everywhere, just like we do it. We put it everywhere. We're going to put it on your forehead if you let us. So bit.ly/New Year Money 2020. Come on and join us. And I think that's it. That's all we have for y'all. We're going to get back to the lab because there's a lot of things that we need to get done. And we want to make sure that we prepare a really good afternoon for you guys. So this is it for us. This is our last. Let's say goodbye. This is our last show for the second week. No, this is the end of the second week of the new beginning. Not the last show, y'all. Not the last show.
Right. Yeah.
But this is the end of week 2 of the new decade. We're closing out the Build Your Online Business show right now. See you guys tonight on the After Dark show, 9:00 p.m.-ish time. Same channel. We'll see you guys later. Have an amazing weekend.
Amazing.
I will see you guys on Monday morning.
Bye.